Okay, today I'm going to talk about how I converted my Yamaha TP series electronic drums into a more acoustic looking version of the drums to give it a more meaty feel on stage. The first thing you're going to need is a Yamaha TP series electronic drum pad. In this case, I've got a TP100, a 10-inch or 12-inch acoustic drum shell. You don't really need the crossbar, that's just an example. And then you're going to need a snare lug of some sort. This shown here is a Heyman style lug, but you can really use pretty much any type of lug. So the first thing you're going to want to do is flip over the TP100, and there are 6 screw keys that hold the bottom plastic part of the drum onto the shell. You just need to remove all 6 of these, just standard Allen wrench type screw, and you just need to make sure you don't get the wrong ones. There's 6 lugs on it that you need to take out. Once you do that, the bottom plastic piece will come off real easy. Then you need to take the insert out of one side of your lug so that you can replace it with the screw that you just took out of the TP100. There'll be a hole in that lug, so you just slide your bolt that you took out of the TP100, put it in there. It won't fall out once the drum is on. It won't fall down into the inside of the lug. So this is what it looks like after you've replaced all of the lugs. There's the various bolts sticking out of one side. Now, one thing you want to make sure is that you put a notch in there for the wire that's going to come out of the top of the pad so that it doesn't get crushed by the edge of the drum. The rubber part, there again, watch the wire. The rubber part fits right down into a standard 6-lug acoustic drum shell. There's nothing special you got to do except notching out for the wire. You just push it down in there. They're both chamfered. If you put it in a chamfered edge shell, the rubber part is chamfered. So it just sits right on there. Nothing special that you got to do. Just flip it over. And then line up all of the lugs to the holes in the top of the TP pad. Then just slide your Allen wrench down through the other insert in the snare lug. This is why you need to have snare type lugs and not single tom or bass drum type lugs. You have to have the ability to get in there and change, tighten down the 6 bolts. So it only takes a minute. It's not, there's nothing special that you need to do. It's just sliding the Allen key down through the hole in the other end of the insert. Make sure you don't tighten it down too much, because you could pinch that wire that comes off of the piezo transducer in the center of the head. So you don't want to crank it down, and you don't really need to. It'll keep quite secure on its own. And then once you've done that and they're all down and tight and where they belong, then you just take a standard, I used a standard acoustic drum head and rim for a 6-lug pattern, and you just tighten those down. And of course, you need to tighten it down just like an acoustic head so that it's even. Not because it matters how the head is tuned, but if you don't, then the rim will not be even and it'll look slanted or sloppy, which of course you don't want. So, and once you do that, that's all there is to it, and voila, you have a acoustic-ish looking electronic drum set based on a Yamaha TP series drum pad. So that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer questions about my drums. So just feel free to email me at kurt@drumlord.info. I hope this was informative and beneficial for anybody who watched it, and thanks for the time, and see you later.